Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Ron Nicoletti. It is Thursday, and we're about to kick off an exciting weekend here at Gulfstream Park, the championship meeting. We've got 10 races we want to show you. Let's get right to those track and weather conditions. The main track fast, turf course firm. The first race, a 5.5 furlong sprint. These are maiden claimers. 3-year-olds. We're going to scratch 2 horses in here. The 1, the Love Monkey, and also scratch number 5, Ice Coffee.
They're off. Not a good start for Big Saver, who was off slowly. It's Alley Car Flash out to take the early lead. Opening up from the competition early on, leading it by 2.5 over Kylie's Kid. El Maxi between horses and Shape of My Heart on the inside. It's 4 lengths more back to Freedom for DLT. And Big Saver, who hesitated at the start, is about 15 lengths off the lead as they make their way into the turn, where it's Alley Car Flash in front. Eric Consell and Alley Car Flash the leader through a 22 1/4. They're on top by 3.5. Kylie's Kid on the outside. Second, El Maxi is third. Shape of My Heart ridden to go in fourth. Now 5.5 lengths off the lead. Big Saver is starting to pick up stride from the back of the field. Still about 10 lengths behind, but making a run toward the leaders as they come toward the top of the stretch. And it is Alley Car Flash with a 4-length lead over Kylie's Kid as Big Saver continues to gain on the far outside from dead last. Up into third, about to take second, but still 5 off of Alley Car Flash. Alley Car Flash, Big Saver, going to be 1-2. Alley Car Flash wins it by 3. Big Saver ran well late for second, and then Kylie's Kid, Freedom for DLT, was fourth.
Number 3, Alley Car Flash wins it, pays $3, owned by Allegria Stables LLC, trained by Peter Walder. And apprentice Eric Cancel down for the day gets a victory in the first race. Second race, 1 mile on the turf. These are maiden filly 3-year-olds. Scratch number 11, Diplomatic Affair.
They're off. Warranty was a step slow to start. A good beginning for Lupo's Way from the inside, who goes out to lead them early. Saratoga Angel with some early speed as well. Then Shaken All Over, who's going up on the outside to battle for and take the lead. As they go into the turn, it is Shaken All Over to the outside, to the front. On the rail, Lupo's Way second. Talitha Coombs steady there in traffic right in behind the leader. Saratoga Angel fourth on the outside, and then My Good Venezuela. Leroyd's Mommy is fifth along the rail, 4.5 lengths off the lead. And then it's Determined Lady, followed by Beckett, Proud Lady, and slow starting Warranty trails the field through the first quarter mile in 24 2/5 seconds. Up the backstretch they go, and it is Lupo's Way in front. 3/4 of a length ahead of Shaken All Over, who's second to the outside. Saratoga Angel tracks them 3 deep in third. Behind the leaders, Talitha Coombs follows in fourth. My Good Venezuela's fifth. Leroyd's Mommy sixth on the inside and 5 lengths off the lead, right next to Determined Lady. And then it's back to Beckett, Warranty to the outside. Last of them all is Proud Lady. The half was 48 2. They make their way into the far turn. Lupo's Way and Shaken All Over now dead even. These two noses apart, kicking away 2.5 lengths from the others. Then it's Saratoga Angel on the far outside. My Good Venezuela. Talitha Coombs down toward the rail, then Determined Lady. And they're followed by Leroyd's Mommy and Beckett on the outside, and they're into the stretch. And Shaken All Over and Corey Lannery run for the lead as they turn for home. Lupo's Way tries to hang in there. My Good Venezuela moves up alongside the front runners and goes on by. And Determined Lady's closing 2. Down to these 2. My Good Venezuela, Determined Lady. My Good Venezuela's got it. My Good Venezuela, half a length. Determined Lady was second, and then came Shaken All Over, Leroyd's Mommy and Lupo's Way.
Nice performance by number 8, My Good Venezuela, paying $10 even, owned by Orellana Farm, trained by Bruno Tessori, and ridden to victory today by MSC El Jaramillo. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll show you race number 3. Welcome back. The third race, a 6 furlong claiming event for 4-year-olds and up with one scratch in here. Number 6, Lungs.
They're off. And it is Good Boy Charlie and Artifacto out quickly. These two for the lead together, and right behind them is Where's That Cat? Coal Miner is away running in fourth. And then comes Hands Up, Money Down, and Go Duke Go trails the field early on. Artifacto's got a neck in front of Good Boy Charlie as they race toward the half-mile pole. They're tracked by Where's That Cat, who's a length off of them, running in third through the opening quarter mile. It's up in 22-2. Break of 2.5 to Coal Miner in fourth. Then Hands Up, Money Down on the inside, and Go Duke Go. Artifacto on top, midway on the far turn. Good Boy Charlie tries to hang in there second. Where's That Cat follows third by 3. Then Coal Miner, followed by Go Duke Go, and Hands Up, Money Down on the inside. And they're coming toward the top of the stretch where Artifacto's looking good. Artifacto ran a 45-2 half mile and turns for home in control here, a length and a half. Good Boy Charlie second on the inside. And then comes Where's That Cat in third. Artifacto by the 16th pole, still clear from Good Boy Charlie, who's battling on from the rail. These two down to the line together. Artifacto, Good Boy Charlie. Artifacto won it. Good Boy Charlie was second. Three-way photo for third among Coal Miner, Go Duke Go, and Where's That Cat?
Number 3, the favorite Artifacto wins, pays $4.40, owned by Mark, trained by Marcial Navarro, and ridden to victory today by apprentice Gerardo Corrales. The fourth race, a 1-mile allowance optional claimer for fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and upward. 6-5 favorite, number 4, Stiff.
They're off. Stiff came out well. So too Bourbon Warfare. Penwith Between Horses next. And then Can't Explain. And Oasis at Midnight taken to the rear of the field, racing out of the chute. And now it is Penwith and Can't Explain 1-2. And Can't Explain takes the lead on the outside. Penwith will be second early on, down toward the rail by 2. Bourbon Warfare is third. And then a 4-length gap back to Stiff and Oasis at Midnight. The first quarter's up in 24-2. And the field moving up the backstretch. In pursuit of Can't Explain and Tyler Gaffleone, they lead at a length and a half. Corey Lannery bringing Bourbon Warfare just to the outside of Penwith now, who's only a length off the lead, running in third on the rail. It's a gap of another 7 lengths to Oasis at Midnight, who's now side by side with Stiffed as they race for the far turn. The half was 47-2. And it's Can't Explain on top. The lead is a length. Bourbon Warfare on the outside, Penwith along the rail, keeping them close company. 4.5 back to Stiffed, and then it's Oasis at Midnight. Around the far turn, Bourbon Warfare turning up the heat on the outside of Can't Explain. And Penwith is just in behind them, a length and a half off the lead. Stiffed is getting closer to from fourth. Oasis at Midnight trails 3/4, 111-3, and they're into the stretch. And here comes Penwith up alongside of Bourbon Warfare. And down toward the inside, Can't Explain tries to fight on. Stiffed is in with a shot too. Past the 16th pole, Penwith in front. On the inside, Bourbon Warfare. On the outside, it's Stiffed, but it's Penwith. Penwith and Joel Rosario win it by 2. Stiffed was second, and then it was Bourbon Warfare finishing third.
Nice return by number 3, Penwith, a patient ride by jockey Joel Rosario, owned by Godolphin Racing LLC and trained by Kieran McLaughlin. The horse paid $5.20 to win. Race number 5, 7.5 furlongs on the turf. It's a starter optional claimer, fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and upward. Scratch the old cell eligible entries, 13, 14, and 15. The 9-5 favorite, number 5, Simple Love.
They're off. And it's Cracking Good Pins who came out running with Electro Peg on the inside. And they're joined by Simple Love. And Simple Love goes up and takes the lead as they race for the turn. And Simple Love gets to the inside and clears now by a length and a half. Claiming Victory is moving up in company with, on the far outside, Devious Maddie, who's up into second now. Electro Peg is running in fourth on the inside as they head to the backstretch. Scorpion Alley follows fifth by a length and a half. Then Cracking Good Pins, Daisy a Day to the outside. Blackbird Rockin' Nominative, 3 lengths more back to Done One, and then it's Our Azure and Danelin on the inside. The quarter was 23-4, and the field moving up the backstretch. where it is Simple Love battling up front with Devious Maddie. These two now a neck apart as they continue up the backstretch. 2 lengths ahead of Claiming Victory. Scorpion Alley is next on the outside. Electro Peg rides the rail moving into the turn, 5 lengths off the lead after a 47 2/2 mile. Cracking Good Pins is there with Daisy a Day to the outside. Nominative is going to move up outside of them. Blackbird Rock is waiting for a spot to go at the rail. Then Dun One, Our Azure, and Danilin, and they're coming toward the top of the stretch. And Simple Love shakes away. Simple Love turning for home now with a 4-length lead still in hand here under Jose Lezcano. Now set down with 1 furlong to go. Claiming Victory is 4 lengths behind in second, and then it's Electro Peg. Nominative on the outside and Cracking Good Pins. Simple Love reaching for the wire. It's Simple Love trying to hold on and just does. And then a photo among Electro Peg, Claiming Victory, and Nominative.
Number 5, Simple Love gets perfect rating on the front end by Jose Lezcano, pays $5.80, owned by Ford Tag, stable and trained by Jason Service. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back for race number 6 in a couple of moments. Welcome back to 6th race, 5 furlongs on the turf. These are claimers, 4-year-olds, and upward 1 scratch in race number 5, Golden Story.
They're off. Not a good start for Texas Rustler. It's Wire Funds on the inside, and right alongside of Wire Funds up the backstretch is Drago's Best. These two out for the lead together. Great Attack is just to the outside of them. Starship Wildcat 4 deep, moving for the turn. Then it's all about Yasim, followed by Morning Brew, who's moving up on the outside within 4 lengths of the lead, moving into the turn. And then it's over and back, Texas Rustler, and It's Time to Laugh is last of them all. Drago's Best on the outside, Wire Funds along the rail, side by side through a 21 3/4. Starship Wildcat coming up there 3 wide and right to the outside of the front runners. Great Attack follows them in 4th and saves ground right behind a wall of horses and needs a spot to go. They're into the stretch, and it is Drago's Best, Wire Funds, Great Attack just trying to squeeze through, and he got through between those two. And here's Great Attack, Drago's Best, and Starship Wildcat down to the line. Great Attack did it over Starship Wildcat, then Drago's Best and over and back.
The favorite, number 4, Great Attack, just holds on to win it. Pays $5.60, owned by Fudu Stables, trained by John Toscano Jr., and ridden to victory today by Luis Saez. The 7th race, 7.5 furlongs on the turf. These are maiden 4-year-olds and upward. Scratch the number 6, the number 8, number 10, and the number 13. Note that the 14 Fair Prospect gets in and will run.
They're off. And it's Full Scope who comes out running on the lead. There goes Old Sport to the outside, and these two will take them into the first turn, 1-2. Ender's Cat is right behind them, running in 3rd position as they make their way into the turn. Very wide run there for Fair Prospect, who's gone out there 5 deep into the turn. Moving around high, Prince Happy. Down on the inside is Animal Instinct, saving ground on the turn, 5 lengths off the lead. Big Rock is next, and then we come back to 6th man, True Diplomacy, and last of them all, Ready for You. So the field makes their way onto the backstretch with Full Scope in front. The lead by 3/4 of a length over Old Sport. Ender's Cat is 3rd on the inside. Fair Prospect is 4th at 24 flat first quarter mile. Then it's Big Rock in 5th, 4 lengths off the lead. And right in behind Big Rock is Animal Instinct on the inside. Then comes High Prince Happy, followed by True Diplomacy. 6th man is next, and Ready for You's 9 lengths off the leader. Full Scope has run a 48 1/2 mile and heads into the far turn with Old Sport now edging up alongside, and Fair Prospect a length behind them, running in 3rd. And then it's Big Rock and Ender's Cat on the inside, followed by Animal Instinct, who angles to the outside with 5 lengths lengths to make up. The others have work to do, and Old Sport has taken the lead as they come to the top of the stretch. Fair Prospect on the outside. Coming on is Big Rock in between horses. Full Scope is down on the inside, then Animal Instinct. It is Old Sport, Big Rock on the inside. These two, Animal Instinct is third. Big Rock, Old Sport. Old Sport's got it. Old Sport to win it over Big Rock. And then it was Animal Instinct, followed by Fair Prospect in a photo between True Diplomacy and Full Scope.
Number 12, Old Sport wins for Let's Go Stable, gives jockey Joel Rosario his second victory on the card, and the horse trained by Todd Fletcher. The 8th race, 6.5 furlongs. These are claimed as fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and upward. Will have 7 runners going to the post.
They're off. And it's Zabrano who comes out running well. Pekinesa from the inside also flashing early speed, and Breach of Duty is right up there too with Del Cielo to the outside. Competitive Player came out running in 5th. Then it's Spectacular Flash, and the trailer is Sunset Silhouette as the field heads up the backstretch. It is Zabrano in front. Jose Caraballo and Zabrano lead the way a half a length, with stablemate Del Cielo up on the outside second through a 22 3 opening quarter mile. They're 2 lengths ahead of Pekinesa, who's third on the inside, now being passed by Breach of Duty between horses, and to the outside Sunset Silhouette. Spectacular Flash is next, and Competitive Player is at the back of the field and racing wide. Around the far turn, and Del Cielo has taken the lead. A 45 4.5 mile, and Del Cielo will turn for home in the clear by 2. With Breach of Duty running in second. To the outside comes Sunset Silhouette, and cutting the corner there, Spectacular Flash, and bolting on the turn was Competitive Player. They come into the final furlong, and Del Cielo is pulling away. Del Cielo opening up by 5 over Breach of Duty. It's going to be Del Cielo to win it. Breach of Duty's going to be second, and then came Spectacular Flash and Sunset Silhouette.
Number 7, Del Cielo wins it, pays $14.60, and gives jockey Emiciel Jaramillo his second victory on the card, owned and trained by Ricky Griffin. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll have the first half of the late Daily Double. Welcome back. The 9th race, 5 furlongs on the turf. These are claimers 4-year-olds and upward, which have never won 2 races. The jockey on the 1 is John Velasquez. Scratch the number 8. Better Run Real Fast.
They're all in line. They're off. On your mark on the far outside, Mock My Day and Battle Red from the inside. Out for the lead together, then Black Jet. On the outside is Starship Thor, followed by Shaft of Light down toward the rail. Then comes A Pot of Sky. One Summer Night to the outside. Mongolian Sunday is next. And Loudon's Gray is last of them all as they race for the turn. It is On Your Mock in front, speeding off to a 4-length lead. On Your Mock in front of Black Jet on the far turn, and out there by himself ran a 20 first quarter mile. And then it's Shaft of Light running in third position, about 5 lengths off the lead here, and they're being followed by Starship Thor. Meanwhile, Battle Red's near the back of the field as On Your Mock turns for home in the clear. On Your Mock to the 8th pole, still 4 in front. Black Jet closing the gap in second. On the inside, Starship Thor's trying to come on. Late speed from Loudon's Gray on the far outside. Shaft of Light too, and they're coming down to the line. A wild finish. Here's Mock My Day. Mock My Day got up to win. And then it was Starship Thor, followed by Black Jet and Loudon's Gray.
Number 5, Mock My Day springs the upset and pays $44.40. Owned by Russellwood Farm Incorporated, trained by Eddie Pleaser Jr., and ridden to victory today by Paco Lopez. 10th and final race, 7.5 furlongs. claimers on the firm turf course. These are 4-year-olds and up. Scratch the 1, 13, 14, 15, and 16.
They're off. Live and Joy came out running on the lead. On the inside, it's Arborville. These two for the front as they make their way for the first turn. Lay It Down is away running in third right behind them, and then comes Zangato up alongside of them. Now moving up on the outside is DePest Chad. DePest Chad is up alongside now of Lay It Down as they make their way around that first turn. It is Arborville in front as they head on to the backstretch in front by a length and a half. With Live and Joy running in second by 2.5. DePest Chad is third. Lay It Down fourth on the inside. And then it's Gifted Ruler running in fifth, followed by Fear the Falcon and Zangato. 2 lengths more back to IE Flash. And they're being followed by Symphony 41. And then come the trailers. Whisper on the Wind and Muser. 24-1 was the quarter as the field heads up the backstretch with Arborville in front. In front by 3/4 of a length here. Live and Joy is second to the outside after a 48 1/2 mile. 3 lengths more, and they're being followed by Lay It Down, who's racing just on the inside of DePest Chat, who's now 2.5 lengths off the lead and under a ride. And now Fear the Falcon gets going from fifth and is going to swing up outside of them, and it's a big gap to the rest as they come toward the top of the stretch. Live and Joy has taken the lead. DePest Chat is on the outside. At the rail, Arborville, then Lay It Down, and on the far outside, Fear the Falcon trying to finish on well. It is Lay It Down who's closed through on the inside. DePest Chat and Live and Joy. These three will come down to the line together. 3 of them are going to hit it right together, and not sure there. Maybe Live and Joy on the wire with Lay It Down and DePest Chat, and then came Fear the Falcon and Whisper on the Wind.
Number 8, Live and Joy, comes back on the inside and gets the photo, owned by Daniel Alonso, trained by Efren Loza Jr., ridden to victory today by Edgar Zayas. The horse paid $10.20 to win. In the pick 5 today, 5 of 5, $6,766.90. 4 of 5, $53.80. In the Rainbow 6, couple of tickets paid $25,419.38. We'll have a carryover going into Friday of $88,711.34. They got the Super High 5. It paid $9,502.30. And that wraps up Thursday's card. Remember to come out on Friday. Our first race post is 12:35. We have 10 races. You got to be at Gulfstream Park. Good night and good luck.